In a world that never stops wanting more, have you ever wondered why having everything still feels like having nothing? Picture this. You've just bought that thing you've been dreaming about. Maybe it's the latest smartphone, or those designer shoes, or that luxury car you've been eyeing for months. There's that rush of excitement, that momentary high of possession. But then, something strange happens. The joy fades, and before you know it, you're already looking at the next thing to buy. This endless cycle of desire and temporary satisfaction. It's exhausting, isn't it? But what if I told you that some of history's greatest minds discovered a secret to breaking free from this trap? A secret that's more relevant today than ever before. 2,000 years ago, a Roman philosopher named Seneca wrote something profound. He said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Think about that for a moment. In today's language, he's telling us that our constant craving for more isn't just draining our bank accounts, it's draining our happiness. Fast forward to today, and we're seeing a movement that echoes these ancient wisdom, minimalism. But let's be clear about something. Minimalism isn't about living in an empty white room with nothing but a mattress on the floor. And it's definitely not about depriving yourself of life's pleasures. Instead, think of minimalism as a lens, a way of seeing through the noise of constant consumption to what really matters in your life. It's about asking yourself one simple but powerful question. Does this thing, this commitment, this pursuit, does it truly add value to my life? The Stoics, like Seneca, would have loved this question. They understood something fundamental about human nature. We often confuse what we want with what we need. We chase external validations, bigger houses, fancier titles, more followers, thinking they'll fill an internal void. But here's where both Stoicism and minimalism intersect beautifully. They teach us that true wealth isn't measured by what we own, but by our peace of mind. Think about your happiest moments. Were they about things you owned or experiences you shared? Were they about what you had or who you were with? Let me share with you 3 powerful principles that combine the wisdom of Stoicism with the practice of minimalism. First, cultivate intentional living. Before every purchase, every commitment, every life change, pause. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I truly want to, or because I feel pressured by society? Is this adding value to my life, or just adding noise? Second, practice the art of letting go. The Stoics taught that true freedom comes not from acquiring more, but from needing less. Start small. Maybe it's that drawer full of cables you never use, or those clothes you keep just in case. Every item you release creates space, not just physical space, but mental space. Third, focus on what you can control. The Stoics were big on this one. You can't control the economy, or what others think of you, or whether your Instagram post goes viral. But you can control your responses, your choices, and, most importantly, your values. Here's the beautiful truth about combining Stoicism with minimalism. It's not about deprivation, it's about liberation. Every item you choose not to buy is money saved for experiences that matter. Every commitment you decline is energy preserved for relationships that count. Every distraction you eliminate is attention restored to your real priorities. Remember, the goal isn't to own nothing. The goal is to own exactly what serves your purpose, what brings you joy, what aligns with your values. Nothing more, nothing less. In a world that's constantly telling you that you need more to be happy, perhaps the most revolutionary thing you can do is to dare to be content with enough. To find joy not in what you could have, but in what you already possess. To seek wealth not in your wallet, but in your heart. So I ask you, what if the key to happiness isn't up there in some distant future when you finally have everything you want? What if it's right here, right now, in choosing to want what you already have? Think about it. Your journey to freedom might not be about adding more to your life. It might be about subtracting and finding that what remains is exactly what you've been searching for all along.